So, Mark, please, you have the floor again.
Yeah, so we've talked about structure, we've talked somewhat about leadership, and we're going to shift gears and get into some more human behavior at the moment.
What did you think when the lights went down and the music went up?
Technical glitch.
You thought it was an experiment?
It's an interesting comment. How long did it have to develop? Did anybody feel like there's just about a moment when they wanted to join in?
Well, you were having fun. I want there too.
Ah, okay. So what would have had to have happened to make you join in?
A formal invitation.
Uh-huh.
It seemed like it was the insider group dancing and the outsider group sitting here. So maybe more outsiders would have went inside than the rest of the outsiders would have joined.
Anybody else felt like, wow, it would have been great to have been a part of the insider group. How do I become part of that insider group? What you need to think about is we have structures. We heard earlier about the structures of organizations are set up for certain behaviors. And what's happening is we're moving into different structures where we don't all know exactly what those new behaviors should be. And what it's going to take is as we heard from Laura and others, your own ability to say, what is it we need to be doing here? How do I behave differently than I traditionally have, than I've been told, than the organization wants me to? What we need is for you to feel comfortable doing something the organization didn't tell you to do, but you believing it's the right thing to do. And then you need an organizational structure that allows that type of playfulness. What we need is another set of behaviors that's not about efficiency and process, but it's about doing something different that hasn't been done before. And that's that innovative mindset you all to do, is to say, as an institution, whether it's a banking company or not, where do we fit into overall society? Why is it that people need us to exist? What is the social role of banking within this community? What is the role of our company in our relationship to the environment? How do we help others? You get people to rally behind those types of ideas, and you get people volunteering to help you. You get volunteers to want to be creative with you, to say maybe we can make banking a social change agent that people invite into their communities.
When you look at what makes people successful in organizations, and there's been a whole bunch of research done on that, what capabilities do you have to be successful within the organization and actually help yourself go forward? In the past, it was a lot about credibility and energy. And I think what we're finding in this sort of the new model with the internet and the connectedness that people have and all the social networking that's taking place, the Yammers and the Twitters and the Facebooks and all those, that what we're finding is that people anywhere within the organization can tap into those capabilities necessary for success. And what we're finding is that in that networked world, that you can create your own success a lot earlier, and it's actually being able to unlock that innovation within the organization and create something that moves much faster than it did historically. And actually what we're finding now with the sort of networking that's going on is that there's an opportunity to tap into something much faster and much more powerful by looking at things like social movement theory, which is how do you create a social movement within the organization and have it start from almost anywhere to tap into and create the next generation. What we're seeing is that you need to have much more of a learner mentality. Things are changing so much quicker right now, and that you need to sort of free yourself of the expert mindset that you have, free yourself of focusing on the past and what got you there. The key is in tapping into changing the behaviors, because nothing will change within the organization until you can actually change the behaviors. And in order to unlock those behaviors, you need to shift some of the mindsets that you might have within the organization.
And what I'd like you to do is to write one commitment of something that you've experienced today, or something that was said through that piece of advice, something that a commitment to change, something that you're going to do to become a better person, to create a better world within the organizations of which you work. So I'd like you to grab one of these, make a commitment, and post it to the wall at the back, please. Finally, connect with someone in the room again that you do not know and share that commitment. The benefit of sharing that commitment with someone else, and briefly, is that it has a greater effect on accountability and the ability for you to change. I'd just like to point out this quote on the wall. As for the future, your task is not to foresee it, but to enable it. That's why you're in this room. That's what this session is all about, is that you're a change agent in some formal structures, but it's our time to be able to stand up, make a difference, and we have the ability to do that. So thank you very much.
Whoa!